YouTube, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Mike back in action. It's been probably like at least 3 weeks. I don't even know how old this tank is. I would have to say probably like 15 weeks, something like that. There really isn't many additions except for this guy right here. That is a frog spawn that I actually bought today. It's only been in the tank for a couple hours now. It's opening up, so that's a good sign. The guy at the local fish store thought it was a hammer. He said he was in the warehouse, so he didn't know a ton, but that's certainly a frog spawn. I got it for, from what I've researched, I got it for a good price. If you see right here back in the back, he's like right over here. That's one chromis. Since like 3-4 weeks ago, I added 4 of them, but this stupid 6-line wrasse has not allowed these guys to live. If you can't see it, but this chromis has only half of his back tail fin, whatever you want to call it. But within the last 3 weeks, I actually did go against a lot of people's advice, and I did get a flame wrasse. He seemed like he was doing great for about a week, but I woke up this morning and he was floating right here. So I have decent water quality. My nitrates, nitrites, ammonia is all down, phosphates are down. He wasn't eating, so that's what I think it was. Because I drop in mysis, I drop in like a frozen mix, didn't eat any of it. I drop in flakes, pellets, he wasn't eating any of it. So I was just, I would see him like pecking along, all the rocks, just like pecking, finding stuff to eat. So I thought he was doing okay by finding copepods and stuff to eat, but it didn't seem to work out well because he was obviously malnourished. Long story short, he wasn't eating. So he actually passed away this morning, and it sucks because he was really cool. He didn't touch any of the corals, so in the future I'd love to get another one. When the 75 goes up, I'm really gonna plan I'm gonna plan my attack. I'm gonna plan it. I want to have the fish that I want to have, and I will plan this sequence of events, of additions. I don't know if you guys can see, but everything is pretty closed up right now. I mean, I came up here. It's Father's Day. I've had a couple drinks. It's been 3 or 4 weeks before I have thrown a update for you guys. So a lot of my stuff is closed. A lot of the zoas are closed. My A-cans up here, they're closed up. Not completely, but they're closed. My green hammer coral right there, he is closed up. I can't really tell what you guys can see using a tripod. These zoas are closed. My green star polyp used to be over here. I moved them right here. They're closed up. These zoas are closed. These zoas are closed. But I did want to, let you guys know what's going on. I don't know if you can see it. You can't from the video that I can see. I have a ton of not a ton, but a decent amount of cyanobacteria going on right here. It's like red hair algae. So I contribute that to me not having an RODI. I've been just buying jugs of distilled water, and I did check it the other day thinking they were like good. This is my noob mistake, and they were at like 130 was the number on my TDM meter, or TDS, total dissolved solids, I'm sorry. So I don't think I have the right water for this tank yet. I do have the 75 going up, so if you guys are kind of not interested in the tank that I have now, all this rock, all this, I've had a lot of people coming back at me saying they like this rock. I'm sorry, hitting the camera. A lot of people are saying they like this rock. I don't like it, guys. It's like, for lack of better words, it's like rock with fingers. I subscribe to a ton of people on YouTube. They don't seem to have anything that the rock that I have anyway, and I just don't like it. Everybody says they like it, I don't. So as much as I want to throw it in my next tank and agree with everybody else has to say, I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 50 to 100 pounds, probably 50, because I think I have like 12 or 15 pounds of my own here. But I think I'm gonna add like 50 pounds of like actual rock. So if you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but like these little rocks at the bottom, these are all like, you know, I don't know what the name of them, but they're like regular rocks. So I'm gonna, the stuff that's up, a lot of this stuff in my tank is still on frags. Actually, let me do this. I don't know if you can see it, but let me just, there's a little, might be a little foggy for you. Yeah, sorry guys, it's a little foggy. Let me just clean this off real quick, just give me a quick minute. I don't know if that even made a difference. Either way, yeah, so I do want to report though, I got some stuff going on. Like I have this little Akon and Young G's, just kidding. So this little Akon frag right here, he's got 2 more heads. That is awesome. I have this little yellow, this green, is bright green pally that I got from, actually a lot of the stuff I got from FishOfHex, dude. Hey, and I did want to say, congratulations, FishOfHex. You have surpassed 1,000 subscribers. That's awesome. If you guys have not seen his channel, go check it out, because he has a lot to teach. If you're fairly new to the hobby like me, you have a lot to learn, and he's the guy to teach you. But I do have, you know, some more heads on the A-cans. This little green pally down here, I have at least 1 more head. I have, what do I got? Oh yeah, my A-cans up here. So the one on the right is the one I got from this one right here. That's the one I got from FishOfHex. The one on the left right here, he's got 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more heads. Excuse me, that will, you know, hopefully be up soon, man. So I know that my calcium's high, my alkalinity's high, my magnesium's high. My salinity is good, but it's fucking cool to see the actual growth. This encrusting hydrophora, right? You guys can't see it. I'm sorry, the poor video quality, but this little guy right here, he's puffy as ever, and he's got at least 2 more growths, 2 more arms going, so that's really cool. I don't know where to put this guy, but a lot of them are still on coral frags, and the reason for that is because when I set up the news tank, this rock won't be here, so I want to, you know, kind of create my own scenery, you know, and just aquascape it to what I want it to be. This wasn't here last time you guys saw it. Reason being is because of the chromis that I threw in there, and this stupid ass 6-line wrasse does not let anybody live in this tank. So once I set up the 75, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I will set up some kind of quarantine, let him sit in there for, you know, 2, 3, 4 weeks, before I want to add some cardinals. I want to add some clowns. I want to add some like smaller fish, and then eventually he will go in there. Yeah, my sump is doing okay. As far as the, I don't even know if I mentioned that, but that's Frogsmon. That shit is cool, guys. If you guys have a tank and you're newer than me, Euphilia and Softies are fucking cool, guys. I have the Hammer, the now Frogspawn, and the A-cans. They're really cool, man. They throw some flow out there, and it just makes everything look really awesome. I'm really pumped. I can't wait for those guys to get big and bushy and, you know, be about the size of a softball. It'll happen. You just got to take time. I do have a question for you guys if you're still watching, because I'm just blabbing. I do have a Jabo PP8 in the right corner of my tank. I have another one that I'm ready to go with the 75 once I get that up and going. Should I put it over there? I feel like that little chromis in the back, I don't even know if you can see him. He's right there, kind of behind this little rock right here. But you know, he seems like he can't take the current. But I did move my green star polyp down back here because when he was over here, they've been closed up for like a week now, and I think it's because the current. It's surprising that the current blows that way, but the power head sucking in water makes everything suck this way. So it's it's kind of weird. Either way, let me know what you think, because it's one of these things where should I add another one and just create too much flow in the tank? By the way, that PP8 is all the way down. To give you guys an update on the 75, I think all I need besides plumbing will be my sump, which is easy. Buy a sump, throw some baffles in it, silicone it, not a big deal. Sand, rock, which I'm pretty sure I ordered the rock. And what else did I order? Oh, the bulkheads and stuff. I'm still trying to get my overflow, which has not been a good experience from one of the only guys with an overflow that I can afford on eBay. It hasn't been a good experience so far, but I'm still trying to get it. But other than that, I'm basically ready to go. And here's something cool going on for you guys. It should be towards the middle of next month, probably a month from right now. I will have the one and only FishOfHex at my house, guys. This is going to be really cool. He has family up in Massachusetts. He's from Pennsylvania, and he's going to come on down, and he said as long as I fill his tank up, he's going to come down and help me set the 75 up. So it's going to be plumbed right. There's going to be, everything's going to be done right. He's going to bring me down some salt. He's going to bring me down the rock that I need. He's going to bring me down a lot of stuff, and I'm super excited. Another thing, if you guys have not subscribed and you think I'm just a newbie, hey, I am. But there's a lot to come. We plan to, when he gets here, it's going to be all done in one day to set up this 75. But we will make a video on just about everything. I will make a video on drilling my tank. I will make a video on painting it. Me and him, when he gets here, we'll make a plumbing video. We will make a, basically start to finish setup video. So if you guys are still new to the hobby, like a lot of my subscribers are, and you're kind of wondering how to do everything, it should be a good video for you guys. Other than that, there's not a ton changed in here. My parameters are still good, my water is still good, minus the calcium alkalinity, and we've come to the conclusion that's because of my salt, which I did buy. I've been using Instant Ocean, just normal sea salt. I did buy a 5-gallon bucket full of Instant Ocean Reef salt. I've used it a couple times. I tested it, and it's testing out a lot lower than where it should be. So I'm assuming that's where it needs to be, and that's what they advertise. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you watching. I want to shout out all my subscribers. I did hit 90 again. It's just 90 subscribers. 90. It's not a ton, but for a guy who just starts out the hobby 3 months ago and just throws up videos, it makes me feel really good, guys, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the questions. I appreciate you answering my questions. So please just stay subscribed, stay reefing, stay watching. If anything happens and I need questions, I appreciate your guys' concern and helping me out. 9 times out of 10, if you guys subscribe me, I subscribe you back. Just because, I'd like to, this whole reefing community that we have going on is awesome. There's a few guys that you need to check out. One thing that I think in this hobby with YouTube is really awesome is Rodder Tube Reef. Go check out Steve. He's really cool. He does every Friday night. He does a live feed. He just got a phone number. You can call in and ask your questions, and in the comments, everybody just goes nuts. It's supposed to be like a 20-30 minute video, and before we know it, we've gone for 3 hours, and it's just, if you're like me and you got to work on Saturday and you don't have a lot to do on Friday night because you don't want to go crazy and be hungover on Saturday, it's just a lot of fun, guys. So if you have any questions, ask me. I'm here to help. I live in Massachusetts. I would love to do whatever I can. I feel like I'm a voice for the noobs in this hobby, because I am a noob in this hobby. But I've just done a lot of research. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Whatever questions I've asked, please answer. Thank you for the subscribers. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I appreciate the help. Stay tuned. 75-gallon reef going up. And I am out, guys. Peace.